Hi everyone, it's Jessica. I'm back. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I had some core wounds activated. You know, it's an ongoing journey. I had to take the day and really do some serious self-care, thinking about things. Sometimes we do that. We kind of got to fall back into something and then allow ourselves to feel our way through it, even if it's ugly. And then coming out on the other side. That's always the best way. You got to feel it to heal it. There is no running from this. If you're looking to heal, if you're looking to grow and evolve and expand, you have to feel. And that's something that I had a really hard time doing my whole life. Feeling was very difficult for me. In fact, I didn't do it unless I was drunk, and then maybe it would all come out then. But then, really, we don't want to do that. And we don't want to numb ourselves up because we're afraid to feel. And actually, once you get used to feeling it, even though it sucks sometimes, it actually, once you're done feeling it and you get it all out, it's okay. You're like, okay, I survived that. It's not so bad. So anyway, that's why I did not make a video yesterday. I had some of my own personal work that I needed to do. So in saying that, I probably should also say that I may not make a video every single day, okay? I may make a video a few times a week. However, I'm not going to put any kind of restrictions on my process here through sharing my story. And I just want to kind of get up every day and follow my soul's guidance and what I'm called to do. And that's the best way that I can live my life, is not through my mind, but through my soul. And so today I feel called to make a video because I thought, well, I do want to do this. I have a website that I am currently in the process of designing. divineunionofthesoul.com. It's not up and running just yet because, again, I'm still designing it. So I did take that step, which is cool. But I thought, okay, if you're going to do this and you want to do this because you love to help people and that's who you are, and we're being authentic, how are you going to do this? What are you going to do? And I thought, well, the best thing that I could possibly do would be to share the way in which I have moved through my own healing journey and show people or teach people what I was taught through my guides. And the first thing that occurred to me was, well, I had to think, well, how did you start? Well, after I cried out to God, literally, please help me. I don't want to be like this anymore. Things started coming into my awareness and things were shown to me that led me to meditation. And meditation has been the most incredible tool for me. I do it all the time now. I can't stand not meditating now because it's just it just gives you such an incredible feeling and a sense of being centered and not running all over the place like I used to in my mind. So what I'm going to do is put a link below where I'm going to share one of my favorite meditations by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and put a link below for you to click on. And what I can tell you is that meditation is the best way to create new neural pathways in the brain. And this is so important for anybody who's been raised in an abusive home where there was a lot of trauma, maybe drug addiction, alcoholism, maybe there was physical abuse, maybe there was the other type of abuse, verbal abuse, mental, emotional, any kind of abuse that kept you from feeling the truth about who you were. Maybe it shrunk you in some way and helped to create a story around who you were or think you are. We can get into that later because that does happen. We are living in this world from a place of ego and a story that we're telling ourselves about who we are. And so what we want to do is deconstruct this story and deprogram our brains and our minds, our subconscious, which is a lot of us have lived from that place, which I did. It's having no level of awareness of our own behaviors, our own thought patterns, of our own thoughts that lead to feelings, that lead to actions, that create the behavior that then becomes the personality over time. And, I don't like when people say, oh, they'll never change. They can never change. They've been this way their whole life. They can never change. That is absolutely not true. Every single person in this world has the ability to change. I don't care who you are. You could be 80 years old and been an alcoholic your entire life, and I promise you can change. You just have to have the will to want to change, and that's up to you. That's your choice. We all have a choice. I personally did not want to continue living my life the way in which I was living. It wasn't serving me in any way, shape, or form. And it was painful. It's a painful life for me personally. So, with that being said, I hope you can find the time to listen to the meditation and reap the benefits of it over time, even if it's only a couple times a week. I mean, once a week, even if you can only do it for 3 minutes, 2 minutes, at least you're sitting quietly, you're tuning out, you're not looking at the TV, you're not being fed a bunch of programming from some mindless show that's keeping you stuck in the never-ending loop of ego, and pulling yourself out and giving yourself that little bit of time, for you, because you're worth it. And I believe in you, and I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.